Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So the insulation is doing its job. It's currently 50 degrees outside and feels like 46. Let's see where the shop's at. Ooh, we're between 60 and 65. It's not bad. Definitely a difference. That we'll discuss soon. But today we're going to put in the lines, the airlines. We're gonna get, we have a hose reel for up here, put another one up here. Then I'm gonna run a dryer oil remover there. We'll run the airline all the way around the building. I'll put a couple quick connects, one there, one over there, and then I'll have one on the corner that'll connect to the plasma table. I've been getting the shop organized, just got a new cabinet, well, used cabinet, got some shelves, weld screen that you already saw. Another shelf. I'll get in a little more organized in here, get all that stuff off the ground. But this is what I have so far. Those are the two reels that are gonna get mounted. All the airline. This is the first filter. Then I have another filter y'all will see later in the video. That one looks like a roll of toilet paper in that one, but it's just a really good filter. We've got like I said, the couplers. I need to go get a couple more fittings, reducers, tie downs. We'll get started on this and get this knocked out so we can get back on the frontier. Get this thing back in the air, get the bed off, and get going. First thing I want to do is get these mounted so I know where the airline, where I can, like a starting point. I'm going to get them mounted up there. The only issue I have up there, that bar, well, there's two bars, is only 5 inches. Well, the mounting point, when I measured them, they're exactly 5 inches apart from bolt. So I got some brackets, cut them yesterday. Got them marked. I'll go ahead and drill these out, both of them. And then I'm gonna be welding these to the top post. That's now welded up. I'll go ahead and paint the bracket and the weld so nothing rusts. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. I only have all my 220 powers around the back and then one right here in the front. And the whip, the lead on the welder wouldn't reach all the way up there, so I had to stack it. Let's go up here and show you what it looks like. This foam is fire retardant, so that means it won't continue to burn as if it gets hot. You can see the ambers or the burn marks where it touched but didn't continue to spread, and then fully welded up. That's not going nowhere. We got one more to do, like I said over there. We'll do that now after I get it painted. We'll get the welder and all that stuff moved over. Once we get these finished, we can move on to getting the hose reels mounted. All right. Sneak peek. Have the brackets up, we can go ahead and I'll get the two fittings on the ends right here for the intake, I guess. That's where the air is going to come in. Then we'll start routing the lines and getting all these fittings figured out. Like I said, I didn't like the angle of these. And as you can see, they've got the holes so it can be repositioned. Well, there's a bolt. That one right there, when I put it in the position I want, was hitting a point right here. It was pointed just like that side. So I rounded it. I'll touch up the paint a little bit, if it even matters. And we'll go see if that fits. So we'll get back to that now. Just wanted to show y'all what I was doing and what was the problem. I guess I could also readjust this as well and lower it if I needed to, but I like the way it's gonna be, so we'll leave it just like that. One down, another one to go. So we ended up having to trim out the back spot where that bolt is where I showed you. And you also have to drill out that center hole. All right, let's knock out the next one. Now that those are adjusted, now I'll go ahead and run the airline from there, like I said before, to the T and the rest of that. We'll get all this ran down to there. Then maybe I'll put on the oil separator I talked about, or I'll just continue and run all the airline all the way down, like I said before and showed you before. done. Got airline, everything's secure up there. I'll pull these down to where they're hand height and readjust that black piece. Line comes all the way down to here into, well, it comes from the compressor, shortest lead hose possible into here. Got a valve on it so I can shut it down when needed. This takes the moisture out, or the oils. These will turn pink as they get moisture. They'll trap moisture in them, and then you can dry them out. But then it goes all the way down over there, across. And we put in a few air chucks back here in case I need to use some tools back here or whatever. Secured, nice and mounted. And then it goes back up again. And then tees into another one, into a T, into another one. And I can always add to this if I want. You can cut into it anywhere and add a T. And then I have it down over here into this filter. This is just temporary. I'm gonna make a mount for this that'll hold this up like this. I'll mount it to the wall. All right, well, that's it. Thanks for watching, everybody.